meant for organizing your research literature and helping you in reviewing your literature, annotating your literature, searching, tagging, and many other ways of things doing with your literature, which is needed by every researcher in the journey of research. Okay. So Mendeley.com is the website. And if you want to use Mendeley, you will have to create an account with Mendeley. Why? Now Mendeley has stopped giving only offline app. It works as an online app only. It works as an online app only, although we will download Mendeley, we will install on our machine, but everything is on the cloud, the space given by Mendeley. So Mendeley requires that we create one account with Mendeley, then we download Mendeley, install it, and then start using. Okay. So how to go about? Quickly we will run through. This is one talk which I normally talk in detail when I have sufficient time. But quickly I will say, you just have a look on this picture I have taken from somewhere. What is the research process, how it goes about? So we identify a research problem to work upon, then we review the literature. So in identification of the research problem, we need to read the research papers and published documents. We need to organize them. So Mendeley can help in that. Then while reviewing the literature, we have to put underline or put notes on that document. So all these things we can do in Mendeley. Then proceeding further, you setting the research questions, objectives, and or hypothesis, then choosing a research design. So all these work wherever literature is involved, whether you are reading literature or you are referring to the literature. In writing, reference management software, any reference management software will work, Mendeley will work. So now onwards, I will talk about Mendeley only. So in the research cycle, wherever research literature is concerned, whether it is writing or whether it is reading, Mendeley will be helpful for you. So this is my idea, but not skipping right now, just run through. Any research process starts from the interest of the researcher or the research supervisor, fine. So the interest, we search for literature on the interested area to identify the research topic. Once the research topic is identified, we again go back to literature to find the research gaps. Once the research gaps we have identified, then we have to set our research questions and or research objectives and research hypothesis. It is not mandatory always that you have questions, objectives, and hypothesis all. It depends upon the research. I didn't have any hypothesis. I had only research objectives and questions. You can only have research questions. You can only have hypothesis. It depends on the nature of the research. So once we have framed our research objectives, then we have to again reconnect to the literature for critical review. Critical review means in detail, critically looking at the both sides of the findings without any bias. So all these things we have to do with the literature. Then we have to identify appropriate research methods, research methodology, or methods and materials. In science and technology, it is normally called methods and materials. In social sciences, it is normally called research methodology, but both are same. And these research methods or research methodology have various types of phrases running through, like qualitative, quantitative, population, sample, data collection methods, analysis. So this is matter of different thing. So what I can say here, starting from your interest and finding the appropriate research method, reference management software will help you. And then you have completed your research, then you have to write your report in the form of research paper or report in the form of research thesis, or if it is a commercial research, then it is a research report. So at that time, we have to cite the literature. So while citing the literature, Mendeley will help. So how to get Mendeley working on your computer? So for that, we will need to go to Mendeley.com. And from the Mendeley.com, you can see here, create a free account, clicking on this and giving your email ID, clicking on, I am running through because time is less. So you give an email ID, click on continue, and then you give your name, choose a password for this particular account, and then click next and click on register, and your account will be created. Account will be created, and your name will appear at the right top corner, top right corner. I have given the name, first name, last name, so it is showing like that. You will see your name. So this is your Mendeley account on the web. Now we can download Mendeley Reference Manager. Click on this and it will download. And after downloading, double click and software will be installed. After installation or on the web, it will look same. This is the look. You can see the screen. This is on the web, mendeley.com, reference manager, library, all references. And on the web, it looks like this. And we will also see on the desktop app also, it looks like same, exactly same. So let me introduce to you to the Mendeley screen. On the left hand side, it is organization part. Here we organize the contents in collections and sub collections. And we have other multiple things that we will see. In the center, since there is nothing in this Mendeley library, so it is blank. Otherwise, your documents will be listed here. On the top right side, we have search option. We click here and we can search. We have filter option, multiple ways of filtering documents from Mendeley. Then view option is also there. We will see practically. So once you install Mendeley on your computer, you also need to install a Mendeley site plugin or add-in. This is a plugin add-in for Microsoft Word to tell your Microsoft Word that Mendeley is installed here, you work together. Okay, so this is one-time job. By clicking on this, we can go there. Before that, let's see on desktop how things move. So I download from here, double click on this icon, give your email ID of the account you have created because you have to log in to your desktop version. Then the same screen comes. This time it is from the Mendeley desktop app. Click on download Mendeley site. It will take you to Microsoft App Source because this add-in, this plugin is available there, and you have to download it from Microsoft App Source. And Microsoft App Source says you create an account, then only you can download the way we download from Google Play. So click on this. If you have your Hotmail ID or some ID with Microsoft, use that. And after giving that email ID, you can download this one. And once it is downloaded, it will appear in Microsoft Word under References tab at the last Mendeley site, and it will appear like this. By doing this step, your computer is ready to be used as a Mendeley machine. So now let me start Mendeley on my computer. So I had installed Mendeley Reference Manager here. It is asking me to log in. I hope I remember the password. Yes. So can you see the screen, Mendeley screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Fine. Thank you for confirming. So this is Mendeley screen, and as I told you, it looks exactly same as it looks on the web, right? So here I have 4-5 papers, but I do not want all this. So let me clear everything, and then from zero we will start. So let us first learn how to delete papers. So this is one paper. I do not want it here. Select it and move to trash. Like this, we can select all and move to trash. Now Mendeley is free. There are two collections I had created during last lecture or training session. So I'm going to delete this collection. How to do that? Click on this button and delete collection. So we have learned how to delete, right? Now we will learn how to create. So this is a blank Mendeley screen. It has nothing as of now. So as I told you, Mendeley can help you to organize your research literature. Research literature could be in the form of research papers, PhD thesis, dissertations, reports, and whatever. Okay, so let us learn with journal articles, and you can go ahead with that. So how to add? I have my research papers on my computer. I want to add that in Mendeley. And why we are adding to Mendeley? We are going to create our personal library. Okay, Mendeley is a personal library management software. I am telling you because the way we organize the contents, the books and e-books and journals and different types of documents in a library. Similarly, with Mendeley, we can organize different types of documents in different collections. Collections name you can choose on your preference. It could be collection 1, collection 2, which has no meaning, or it could be for introduction, background, like that. And it could be different aspects of your research, different topics of your research. It all depends upon you. Okay, so first thing we will learn how to add a document in Mendeley. So there is a add new button. So I'm clicking on this. Here are multiple options. Import files from computer. So as of now, we will do this. We can also import complete folder from computer. It is also possible. If a folder contains 100 or 500 or 1000 PDF files, in one go, we can import everything in Mendeley. Import the library from different standards. These are the standards, especially BibTeX and RIS. These are the standards which are used by all the reference management software. So, and all the publisher also share their data in this format. So we can import this standard format library in one go. Say for example, I have been using Zotero and I wanted to use shift my library to Mendeley. So I will export from Zotero and I will import in Mendeley. Say, vice versa is also possible. We can export from Mendeley, we can import in Zotero. That is not much important work because this is one-time job. Primarily, this feature is needed when we are doing a literature survey. We are searching for literature. Say, for example, you do not have access to Scopus and you request me that, okay, IIT Roorkee librarian, sir, please give me access to Scopus. I will say, okay, you come down to our space, our campus, and you use Scopus. So you go visit any place to access something. So there you can search and export the search results in these formats, BibTeX or RIS. Export it, and then later on you can import on your Mendeley library, and all the bibliographic details will come to your Mendeley library. Okay. So we will see everything. Add reference manually. Suppose you have a print book in your hand for which there is no digital version available on the web. So say for example, Ramcharitmanas published some 500 years ago, 200 years ago, like that. So we can create manual reference also, that we can do. So as of now, we are going to add one document by clicking on add file new, import files from computer. And I'm going to use one of my papers. Just select the way we attach a document with our email. And Mendeley has imported my document in its library. Title is here, year is here, authors are here, source means journal name. Right now added, this symbol says there is a file. Okay. So Mendeley, what Mendeley did, Mendeley copied the PDF file and scanned the first page. Scanned the first page to identify the title, author, publisher, like some information. Then it checked with its own database and it has given you the correct information. If I click on this document, it shows the details here. Even abstract is also here. Complete abstract. So this is available in the PDF file, but Mendeley has tried to fetch this information. Zotero will also do. All the reference management actually does. Some are more efficient, some are less efficient. You have to identify the good one for you. So evaluating the effectiveness of, this is the title, authors, and like that. So one document I have added to my Mendeley library. So let us add one more document, add new, import files from computer. This time I am adding a different file, and let us see what Mendeley does. It is importing that PDF file, imported, and it gives the title, year, authors, journal name, like that. And one more I will do to show you some difference. That is this one. Here Mendeley could not identify the authors, and it could not identify the title of the document. It happens. It happens. Why it happens? You see this paper. This is emerald paper, a structured document, and everything is structurally presented here. Title, authors, abstract. So it was easy for Mendeley to do this. But if you see this document, this is IEEE conference proceeding paper. So this is IEEE conference proceeding paper, but the IEEE proceeding name is written only like this. So the complete information was not there on this page. That's why Mendeley could not fetch the correct information. Okay, it will happen with any software. So what duty of research scholar is to correct this information right now. So how do we correct? Go to that, and here you click and correct. Like I want to delete this much. Just I'm showing you how to correct. Corrected. Author's name are not written. To click here and give the author name. This is one author, and it says shift enter to add a new author. So I'm shift enter, and then he's my co-author and my research guide, Dr. Mallikarjun Angati. So now you can see authors are here, and this title I have not corrected properly. I should have. So let me go to the PDF file, go to library, open this PDF file, copy the title, come to my library organization part, go to details, click here, delete everything here, and paste the title. So now you see what is the title of this document. It becomes the title. Now source is not identified. So again I am going here, and now we have to find, tell Mendeley. Mendeley is considering this is a book chapter. Book. So this is not a book. We know this is a conference proceeding paper. So this is a conference proceeding. So I changed it. Now it will ask for conference name and other information. So proceeding title I have to give here, page numbers I have to give here, and like that you can update this document. Abstract is not here, you can do that here. Okay, so you learned how to add document to Mendeley, and if the information fetched by Mendeley is not complete, or if it is not correct, then how to update the information in Mendeley library. Simply click there, this information page opens, go there and do the required changes. Okay, here it is not understanding what kind of document it is, unspecified. So let me change it to journal article. All the information are correct. So this is journal article, done. So once you add, you make sure that this bibliographic details are correct. The vital information I told you in the beginning, title, author, journal name, volume, issue number, page number, year of publications. All those information must be available here. If it is not correct here, you will get wrong information when you are using this literature in citing and generating references. So this was addition. Now creating collection. So simply click on create collection and give a name C1. Press enter and collection is created. Similarly C2. Done. You can give any name. If you want a correction, sub collection to C1, click here and new sub collection, and just to understand 1.1. Okay, easy. Now I want to move this document to C1. So simply drag and drop. This also drag and drop. And this also drag and drop. And you must be surprised that I have dragged and dropped everything here. Then why it is appearing here? Because I have selected all references here. All references will always show you entire library at one place in here. If I click on recently added, recently read, two documents we have opened, so it is listed here. Recently added, all these three papers. Unsorted, nothing is unsorted. We have sorted everything. Sorted means we have placed in folders and subfolders. Clear? Now click on C2, only one document is there. Click on C1.1, only one document is there. But see the difference. When I click on C1, it shows two. Why? Document in C1 as well as its child collections. C1.1, 1.2, whatever. It shows like that. So this is how we can organize any number, n number of collections you can create, n number of sub collections you can create. You can add n number of documents here, provided you are not consuming more than 2 GB of cloud space, because Mendeley will give you free cloud space of 2 GB. I vaguely remember Zotero also gives only 2 GB cloud space, but 1 GB is good enough for a PhD if we are dealing with literature only. Okay. Anyway, so we have organization part here. We have collections, sub collections here. We have document details here. What more we can do with the documents? Go to all references. Say, for example, I'm going to read this paper. So click on read and it will open the PDF file. We can open multiple PDF file in one go also. So this is, let us take this one. This is plain and simple. So here while reading, I felt I need to highlight somewhere. So let's go to highlight option, choose a color and drag over the line you want to highlight. Done. So highlighting is done. Highlight, done. So we have highlighted this. Similarly, I may feel to highlight with different color at different place, just to understand, So highlight it. Okay. So we can have multiple highlights in multiple colors as per our need. Then we can also have notes. This is sticky note. Sticky note, you remember that yellow color tag putting on the paper and then writing something. So I'm writing, say, for example, here I'm putting a note. This is an important note for me to remember. Whatever you feel you can write. I'm just writing that we can write our notes like this. Okay. So this note is here. So suppose you read this book today and after 1 month you came back and you don't remember whether you have read this document or not. So open this document, and for that I have a trick, small trick. I put a note here and I write it pad liya. Okay, so if I click here, oh, this is taking another note. I don't need that. Delete. So I don't need another note. So one note is here, and I have read this document when? Today. Today is 9th October. So if I write like this, even after 1 year, 2 years, when you open your Mendeley library, you open your this file, and this if you open, this is a remark for yourself कि मैंने इसे पढ़ा था तो मैंने कुछ highlight किया होगा, yes किया होगा, तो go down, oh yeah, highlight किया, means you need not to read the entire document again. It is helping you in review, okay. And for that I have one more trick. This is my personal trick. Important highlights are at page number 1, 4, and 5, something like that. Something like that. Wherever you have important highlights, you write it here. Like this is highlight here, and if something I have highlighted, go to highlighter, choose color. So now this is another place. So you write about this highlight in this note. This will help you to save your time during your research. Okay. Now one more thing. This was highlighting and putting sticky notes. What else we can do? Let's go to our library. I was reading this file, and by clicking here, dismiss, now dismiss. By clicking on this, detail opens. So here is annotations. Click on this, and we have option to put a general note here. We can write a general note here, and we can also use our notebook. So these are the different things we can do with the documents. Annotations helps a lot, and this is general information that we have learned. Now one more thing we can do, general information thing, that is called tag. Tagging is very important. So I am going to add a tag. Click here. I have given a tag called background. Let me close it. Now I have organized my documents after a few months when I am going to write the background of my research. So I came to Mendeley. Now I want that particular article where I have given tag as background. So how to do that? So for that there is an option called filters. Click here, go to tags, this background you click, that document comes in front of you. So only this document has background tag. Okay, it doesn't matter there are 3 documents or 300 or 3000 documents. All the documents tagged with background will come here. Now you open this PDF file, and you see if you had put here a note, तो आपको पता होता कि आपने इस डॉक्यूमेंट को पढ़ा है कभी, एंड कब पढ़ा है वो डेट भी डाल दिया, स्टाम्प, टाइम स्टाम्प, और जो इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग्स है वो कहाँ पे हाईलाइट करा, क्या किया, एवरीथिंग विल कम हियर. So this is how you can use Mendeley for annotations. Okay. Now another filter is also there. One filter is authors. So we can search by authors here. As of now only 2 authors are there, so doesn't matter, but we can search by authors here. If we have 200 300 documents, then searching by author also helps. Tags, you know your tags, you can filter out. Searching. In searching we can simply type something and it will search. I am searching systematic literature review. Let me put under double quote and see what happens. So I searched for this term. It shows 2 results. One result is this one. Now let's open that. This document has somewhere written systematic literature review, so we can search in PDF. Same thing. Let me paste. I copied from here. Go to the PDF file, search here. Let us see. Oh, here this quotation will not work. Systematic literature review are many places. So searching feature of Mendeley is very good because it searches the full text of all the PDF files where you have started the search process. Okay. Now Here, searching by anything we can try and it will work. Like I am searching by Angadi. So it is showing Angadi are here. If I search for say effectiveness, so it is showing only that paper where effectiveness word is written. And if I give this view to expanded view, full view. Oh, first let me. So here it is full view. View we can change how much we want to see here details like journal name पूरा चाहिए नहीं चाहिए. But normally this compact view is good. Okay, now I'm going to use all these things in Word. We have created our library, we have organized in collections, and we can move the documents from one place to another place easily. If I don't want this here, I can drag and drop here. Now C11 is having one document and C2 has two documents. This paper 2017 wala paper is lying at both the places. There are cases where as a researcher you will find when you use reference management software that one document might be useful in two different collections. Say for example, I have created a collection for introduction and I have also created a collection for say discussions or findings. So one document might be useful at both the places. So Mendeley has this feature. You can keep one document in both the collection. Although Mendeley will have only one copy, but it will appear in two collections. So for example, this 2017 wala paper is appearing in C1.1 and it is also appearing in C2. If you don't want this here, you can remove it. Select. After selecting, it gives you different options. One is move to trash. One is organize, mark as. So let us see organize, add to collection, remove from. So I am removing from this collection. Removed. It is there in C1.1 2017 wala paper, but now it is not there in C2. If I want to add this document to C2 also, so organize, add to collection and C2. So now C2 has two documents. Okay, the same thing we did. Now another option, mark as favorite, unfavorite, read, unread. So we can mark a document as a read, unread. It will also help you during review and particularly when you are a lazy researcher. Lazy researcher not by nature, it happens by situations also. If a married person is working at somewhere and doing PhD, then that will be different case. He cannot work on PhD every day. But if a full-time researcher is not working on every day on research, then they are lazy researcher. Yeah. Okay. Now there is another option, copy as. Now we can generate formatted citation, LaTeX citation, BibTeX entry. So let us see formatted citation, how it works. I have copied. So let's go to Word file. Without using Mendeley, I am going to paste in Mendeley Word. So this citation has come. Can you see? I copied in Mendeley. I selected one, so one came. Copy as formatted citation. And in Word, nothing is there. I'm pasting. So two documents I have copied and two documents came here. Okay, this is one way. This is one way. You can use in many ways. Okay, after selecting, we can go to export and then we can export. As I told you, we can export from Zotero to Mendeley, Mendeley to Zotero, and any reference management software supports this. So you can export from one to other. Fine. And move to trash will move to trash. Means gone. Okay, then from trash we can recover. See how many times I have moved all these documents to trash. It is still lying there. I can recover this. These are actually whenever I give lectures and then we see like that. Okay. So this is one aspect. One more thing I would like to show you. I will show you how to bring things from Scopus. So suppose I am working on Scopus. My net is slow today. Here I want to search something about Mendeley. Let's search. Scopus shows 1683 records. I can export all these in one go and import in Mendeley. But instead of doing for 1600, let us go for highly cited papers. So I'm going to sort the results on cited highest. So 5 highly cited, 3, 4, and 5. So these are the 5 highly cited documents which appears in Scopus result when we search for Mendeley. Now I'm going to export these 5 things as RIS. Simply Mendeley also works, but I am going to use this RIS format. So citation information plus abstract also I am exporting and export. Now Scopus will download one RIS file somewhere where your download goes. My download goes to desktop, so it is here. Now how to import these things in Mendeley? So for that, I would like to create a new collection just to show you the various modalities. Scopus import. This collection name I have given Scopus import. It has no document here. Now I'm going to add new import library. Now we are going to import library RIS. It is on the desktop. So let's go to desktop and file name was scopus.ris. Open. It is importing 5 references generated. Okay, but it did not go to Scopus. Earlier, Mendeley used to work like that. If I select this folder, it will go there. Anyways, it gives me a chance to show you something very important Mendeley feature. This is unsorted. Click on this. These are your documents which you have just imported from Scopus. Select all, organize, add to collection, and Scopus import add. So now unsorted folder is empty and this Scopus import folder has these 5 documents. You click on this and the details will open. This time all the information will be correct because Scopus is a structured database. It has given you a structured data, so no need to worry about that. Now the other thing is view manage columns. Why this column is going? Okay. There are no files because Scopus can only give you bibliographic details. To get the full text of those documents, you need to subscribe to that. Okay. So after completing this much task, I'm going to Microsoft Word and I want to show you how to cite. So these are not my words. You remember this beginning I told you. Now go to references, Mendeley site. Now Mendeley site will ask me to log in. Because Microsoft Word now knows Mendeley site is there, but this Mendeley site doesn't know which Mendeley account it has to use. So I have given this. Now here we have option all references, recently added, recently read, C1, C2, whatever collections we have, we can go. So say for example, I want to see only the documents from Scopus. Let's go there. And let me cite this one document. Insert one citation. So citation came. Okay. Citation came here. and another one. Here I'm going to have different citation. It came. This is appropriate paraphrasing. This is paraphrasing case, okay? Just to give you few examples. So here I'm going to cite this paper. Oh, this was already cited. So delete it and let me cite two papers together. So I'm citing two papers. Okay. So these are the citations, you remember. Now, as I told you, at the end of the paper, we have to give the references. Okay. So here I need the bibliographic details. For what? For that, what we have to do? Go to references and first let me citation settings. No, language we will change later. Insert bibliography. Click here. Mendeley is asking it will be inserted at the cursor location. Okay, cursor location is fine. Continue. And all those references came here. Okay, can you see? Done. And as I told you, one of the most popular citation style is Modern Language Association, MLA. So by default, it is working in MLA style. That's why this year name is not there in the citation. Now, how to change it? So change citation style. And here I want to choose APA and see. It changed. Done. So here we need not to worry where to write italics and where to give full stop, where to give year and like that. Okay. One more thing I would like to show you, that is if I have nature. Yeah, see the nature. Update citation style, plain and simple. Why I love nature, you know, when I'm reading the paper, these are not my words. This superscripted one is not disturbing my eyes. But when I am looking at APA citation style, so here these things are coming. This is not needed. No, I don't want to see this now. If I am interested to know who is the author, then I can go to the reference. Anyway, I have to go to the reference. So this thing I don't like personally. And Nature is the most highest impact factor journal and most prestigious journal. Majority of the Nobel Prizes are given to the research papers published in Nature. They are following the simple things, but I don't know why everybody else have their own style. And as I said, Mendeley can handle 10,000 plus styles the way other reference management software can do. So how to prove that? So I'm trying to change it to someone. Here few names are written, okay? Few names are written, but I am not happy with these names. I want to add a new citation style. Search for citation style. Click here. Now you start typing something Canadian. So say Canadian Family Physician, these are the styles. Canadian Journal of African Studies, Canadian Journal of Animal Science. I want this style. Select, update, and now it has changed, but not major change. So let me go to any other Harvard style. Emerald Harvard, that was beautiful thing. Emerald publisher, they are following Harvard, but they call it Emerald. Probably they have some minor corrections there. So update citation. Now this is Emerald Harvard. Okay, so this is how we can search and change. Change citation style, search for another style, and here you can search. This is searching those 10,000 styles which is available on where? Citation styles.org. Probably this is the website. Yes, citation style language. And all the citation styles are normally registered with this website, and it says 10,000 free CSL citation styles, and all the reference management software probably uses their database to fetch the details and give to the users. Okay, so I am done. Now it's your turn. If you have any questions, we can continue. Otherwise, thank you. I'm done. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.